Right now at 5, teaming up to meet a critical mental health care need.
News 8 Now rides along with La Crosse's Community Resources Unit.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thanks for watching us at News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Amy DuPont. La Crosse first responders know the need for mental health resources is high. So 1 year ago, the La Crosse Police Department and the county teamed up to create a community co-responder resource.
News 8 Now's Emily Haugen rode along with one of these units and has more on their approach when someone is in crisis. Good evening, Emily.
Amy and Ken, this resource is made up of La Crosse officers and county mental health specialists. Teams like the team of Officer Joel Miller and crisis specialist Morgan Witowski answer crisis calls to meet people where they are at. Together, they address the whole person in crisis.
Safe space for people to express how they're feeling can really help them find what they need to be successful.
The team also creates a safe space with more than just their presence. They use a softer approach by not wearing full uniforms and traveling in an unmarked car. The two responders lean on each other to dive into the cause of crisis and follow up to ensure people are healthy. Miller believes it has been a successful run by helping keep people out of jail and getting them the help they need. Amy and Ken.
All right. Thanks very much, Emily.
All these teams take calls from dispatch and calls from the county's crisis line. We're going to post those resources at news8000.com.
All right. Felt like summer.
It did. It was humid out there today, and along with the heat, it felt like a hot summer day.
Yeah,
Eric.
that's right. Heat indices were well into the low to mid 90s, and that changes tomorrow as a huge cool front pushes its way through the Coulee region. Take a look at the highs for today. Made it to 88 in La Crosse. Winona made it to 88. Prairie du Chien made it to 92. 90 was the high in Boscobel. 88 was the high in Red Wing. Austin made it to 91. Mason City made it to 92. And right now, Mason City's still sitting at 91. Prairie du Chien right now is at 92. 90 in Boscobel. We're sitting at 88 in La Crosse. 83 in Eau Claire. Radar scan showing a clean sweep across the area and across the region for the most part. Have a little bit of thunderstorm activity just to the north and northwest of Chicago. And Ken and Amy, like I said earlier, hope you enjoy the 80s and 90s because after today, we're talking about a big change. We're talking about that coming up in the first forecast in a few minutes. Over to you.
All right. Thanks a lot, Eric.
You bet.
Governor Tony Evers is trying to set PFAS standards for Wisconsin's groundwater again. According to the Wisconsin State Journal, the governor authorized the DNR to begin working on the rules. DNR officials have not announced yet what those limits are they're considering. Earlier this year, the Natural Resources Board put PFAS limits in place for surface water and drinking water, but rejected limits for groundwater. Board leaders were concerned of the cost of drilling new wells and installing treatment systems for those wastewater plants as well as paper mills. The whole process usually takes about 2 years. Rules need approval from the governor, Natural Resources Board, and state lawmakers.
Wisconsin's 3rd congressional candidate Brad Pfaff says he will debate Republican candidate Derek Van Orden at a town hall event. Pfaff, a Democrat, previously challenged Van Orden to 3 traditional debates. The Van Orden campaign said it would only participate in town hall events where voters ask the questions. Today, Pfaff says he wants a moderator to ask questions submitted by voters. The current state senator says it's important for voters in the 3rd congressional district to hear from both candidates.
And the people of this district expect their member of Congress to be accessible, to be open, to be transparent, and to have someone that knows this district.
Now, the Van Orden campaign responded to Pfaff's offer with a statement. It reads in part, quote, "We are more than happy to negotiate in good faith with media partners. We made our conditions clear last week."
The candidates for Wisconsin State Assembly are getting their message out to voters during a La Crosse Chamber of Commerce forum. 95th Assembly incumbent Democrat Joe Billings and Republican challenger Chris Woodard shared their views on public education and the tax dollars needed to properly fund it.
K-12 education is really important in my district right now when we look at the issue with teachers' salaries and new referendum and funding. So that's an important issue.
Funding education at an appropriate level because our children are our future. We need to make sure that we continue to fund them in that.
Tomorrow on News 8 Now at 5, we're going to hear from District 96 candidates, Republican incumbent Lauren Oldenburg and Democratic challenger Jane Swigum.
Happening tomorrow, the candidates for La Crosse County Sheriff will participate in a forum. Fritz Leinfelder and John Siegel are running to replace retiring Sheriff Jeff Wolf. The La Crosse County Criminal Justice Management Council is hosting that forum. District Attorney Tim Grinke is moderating. The forum is open to the public. You can submit questions ahead of time to the email on your screen or submit questions at the forum. We'll post this info on News8000.com.
President Biden is pushing Congress to pass a bill aimed at targeting dark money for campaigns. That legislation would require greater transparency into who is behind much of the secretive, often negative campaign advertising. The president says the Disclose Act is important in preserving our democracy. The legislation failed to pass the Senate while President Obama was in office, and GOP opposition may lead to the same results this week. The Senate is expected to vote on the act tomorrow.
Abortion is playing an expensive role in the midterm election. According to Ad Impact data estimates, Democratic candidates are spending over $120 million on campaign ads relating to abortion rights. That's nearly 20 times more than they spent in 2018. The ads mostly focus on attacking Republican challengers. The data also reveals the Republican Party has shied away from the topic within their ads.
1 in 4 eligible voters don't know how to register. The League of Women Voters is trying to help educate those voters. To celebrate National Voter Registration Day, the group held an event at La Crosse's main library to help register voters, check their current information, and then, of course, update it if necessary. League volunteers say they want to remind people that voting is a great way for your voice to be heard.
Our mission is empowering voters, defending democracy, so that's why we're here to try and help people get registered.
If you're not registered, you can still do so in person right through and on Election Day. You can also register online, but that's only through October 19th.
And there's another opportunity to learn more about the La Crosse School District's referendum. District administrators and board members are holding an information session tonight at 6:30 at Logan Middle School. Public can ask school leaders questions about their plan to combine La Crosse's 2 high schools into one new facility. The next information session will be a virtual meeting. That one will take place October 5th.
Coming up on News 8 Now at 5, filling a critical need. The La Crosse Health System is paying students to get to work faster.
Are you tired of your outdated kitchen and ready for a brand new look? Call Wisconsin's #1 remodeler, Mad City Kitchens, your trusted local source for kitchen cabinet refacing. Choose from dozens of colors, including white satin and stone gray. Surfaces are durable and stain resistant for easy cleaning and long-lasting beauty. Add an extra touch of luxury with soft closing doors and drawers. You can have your dream kitchen installed in as little as 2 days. And listen to this. It's our Upgrade Now, Pay Later event. Receive 24 months, no payments and no interest. Senior and military discounts. Get a $250 Mad City gift card with cabinet refacing purchase. Use it as an instant discount or for future home improvements. Plus, call during this program and save more with half-off labor. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
Of all the improvements you can make to your home, it could be the most important is not seen or heard, only felt. The ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System provides premium comfort with a whole-home air purifier that gives you confidence you're breathing healthier air. It's an essential part of any healthy home.
Serving Toma, Black River Falls, and the surrounding communities, DeRusso Heating and Cooling is your alternative energy expert.
Life without Fanati's. Life with Fanati's. Fanati's on Main Street in La Crosse is the only place you'll find this kind of variety, including our totally scrumptious caramel apples, juicy, tart, and smothered in creamy, buttery caramel. Fanati's caramel apples, yeah, they're that good. Celebrate life with Fanati's in downtown La Crosse.
It's dangerous up here, and it's no fun shopping around for a reputable contractor.
I've built my company on the promise to treat our customers like we would our own family. That means an honest, no-pressure sales experience, expert craftsmanship, and a lifetime guarantee of our work.
Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems in the Rochester and La Crosse area. And we'd love to show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home, but most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
The Department of Justice has charged 47 people from Minnesota who they say stole from a pandemic program meant to provide meals to needy kids.
According to officials, the defendants set up a network of shell companies, many of which were connected to the Minnesota nonprofit Feeding Our Future.
The defendants said they were feeding thousands of children every day, but prosecutors say they stole $250 million and spent it on cars, property, and jewelry.
The special master appointed to review documents seized from former President Trump's Florida home held his first conference with lawyers from both sides today.
As Natalie Brand explains, the former president's legal team has already pushed back on a request for more information.
No one is above the law. Federal Judge Raymond Dearie met with lawyers for former President Trump and the Department of Justice Tuesday for the first time as he begins his role as special master reviewing documents seized from Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. Ahead of the conference, Trump's team filed a motion pushing back on the special master's request for details regarding his claim that he had declassified seized materials. They say doing so could harm their defense if the former president is indicted. Judge Dearie, while pressing Trump's attorneys on the issue in court Tuesday, said, "Just don't have your cake and eat it too."
I think it's reasonable to assume that he has to give the information necessary. If he's unwilling to do it, then I would think that the judge would simply say, okay, for now, we're going to assume that the documents that say they're classified are classified.
The court order selecting Dearie gives him until November 30th to review the more than 11,000 records and determine if any of the materials are protected by attorney-client or executive privilege. It also instructs him to prioritize documents marked as classified. U.S. government lawyers have urged Dearie to hire a third-party vendor to scan the seized documents in order to streamline the review process. As the special master's work begins, the DOJ has appealed the ruling by a Florida federal judge to pause its review of documents with classified markings, saying it harms its investigation. In a filing in the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals, the former president's team argued for continuing the freeze on the government's review and called the appointment of the special master, quote, appropriate and necessary. Monday night, former President Trump returned home to Mar-a-Lago for the first time since last month's FBI search and was greeted by groups of supporters. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
Near the end of today's conference, the judge suggested he'll schedule a progress conference that will likely be held electronically, so that lawyers for both sides will not have to appear in person.
Still to come tonight at 5, the new feature is making a splash at the Onalaska YMCA.
And it's time to fill the booth, the fundraiser to make kids stronger.
And in the rotor weather, hope you enjoy the 80s and even 90s today because a big change is coming tomorrow. We'll talk about that in the first alert forecast on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
I don't feel like I'm walking into my grandma's kitchen anymore. So this looks like a newer house. It's affordable and it's a beautiful, it ends up being a beautiful job.
I would tell them that we had ours done by Mad City and it turned out very well.
Mad City has more than 50,000 satisfied customers, an A+ rating with the BBB, and with cabinet refacing, we'll improve the entire look and feel of your kitchen in as little as 2 days. And it's affordable. During our Upgrade Now, Pay Later event, get 24 months, no payments and no interest. Plus, with your cabinet refacing project, receive a $250 Mad City gift card to apply as an instant discount or use for future home improvements. And for more savings, call during this program for half-off labor. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
Students, welcome to Truffle Sniffers. Where are the other students? They went to some other school. At American Home Fireplace and Patio, hey, no magic, no tricks, just real good deals on fire tables and barbecue grills. It's always a good time of year to be cooking outside. A little magic within. What's that? That's my bird. American Home Fireplace and Patio.
Derek Van Orden, former U.S. Navy SEAL. Over 20 years of active duty, defending America in hostile territory. 5 combat tours, hundreds of missions, sea, air, and land. Now, he's on the most important no-fail mission of his life.
Saving America for my grandchildren and yours.
Grandpa, we're just going to the park.
Yes, we are. You guys ready? Derek Van Orden and I approve this mission and this message.
Change it up and choose Dutch Boy from Menards. Get the best quality Dutch Boy paints at the best prices. Pick out the perfect color. We offer free custom color matching and tinting to create thousands of color options. And with Dutch Boy's easy opening, smooth pouring container, and no prep, no prime formula, transforming your home has never been easier. Save 11% on all Dutch Boy paints now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page or find us at news8000.com. Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
Medical assistant trainees at Gunderson Health Systems say their program is a huge help getting them into the medical field.
They pay you to go to school and pay you to work, so it's awesome.
This is the third class of trainees going through the program. They're hired as employees and get on-the-job training while they take online courses to get certified. Once certified, these 9 trainees will keep their jobs with Gunderson.
Program leaders say this kind of program is a game changer for people who don't have the time or money to go through a traditional program.
This program allows people who need to work. They need a paycheck for budget and family. It allows them to come into the medical field, maybe change careers completely, or just fulfill their dream.
So the next class is going to start in November, and there are still open spots. If you'd like to join, we will post more information at news8000.com.
The Onalaska YMCA update is making a big splash. A brand new warm water pool, sauna, and Gunderson physical therapy space are now open. The Y and Gunderson teamed up to add these new services. They say the projects will bring many positives to the community.
Allows us to bring services out into the community, close to home, in a partnership in a great building and a great organization.
Along with physical therapy, staff say the new pool is the perfect space for parent-child swim lessons and senior classes.
Because it's nice and warm.
Yes.
But you know that we did a great job as a community during last month's Stuff the Bus. Well, now it's time to fill the boot. Today, the La Crosse Fire Department is taking donations for Muscular Dystrophy Association during their Fill the Boot fundraiser. The money always stays local and supports MD medical costs and research. It's, of course, a fun summer activity as well.
A real fun thing for them is to go to a camp every year for a week. Get away, take a break, have some fun, and this allows more and more kids to go to that.
All right, so here's the deal. You didn't see those firefighters out on the streets today? Hey, no worry. Just stop by any La Crosse fire station and they will gladly accept your donation.
That's a fantastic cause, and almost surprising that they're out in full force with sunglasses on because it's the middle of September. You wouldn't expect those kind of...
It's the shorts and the t-shirts that are getting me. And Eric, I had a tank top on today because it's the humidity that is just whew today.
That's right. We were in the 80s and 90s today, and then that change continues or starts tomorrow. Not just for tomorrow, but for the next several days after that. In terms of allergies, ragweed and weed still on the low end for tomorrow. Going into your Thursday, the mold is going to stay on the high end. In Eau Claire right now, you're seeing a temperature of 83 degrees with sunny skies. It feels like 87, and as Amy mentioned, that humidity is up 65% with winds out of the south at 7 miles per hour. In La Crosse, we're seeing a temperature of 88 degrees, and with that dew point of 71, it feels like 94 out there. Winds are out of the south at 10 miles per hour. It is now 91. This is just updated. Now 91 degrees here at the TV station. So we're going to see a total turnaround as we go into your Thursday and Friday. So there's that 88 that we hit today. We're going to go to 63 for Thursday. By Friday, we're going to see highs in the upper 50s to low 60s. So the first alert forecast for the evening and overnight hours, we'll see mostly clear skies and a shifting wind. Overnight lows in the upper 50s, low 60s with winds out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. For your Wednesday, we're only making it to 70, folks, and some places won't even see that. You'll see upper 60s with mostly sunny skies with winds out of the northwest at around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Nothing on the radar scan right now. We have a clean sweep across the area, and this is our weather maker. It's this cool front right here. This is knocking on our doorstep, and this is going to sag through as we go into the evening and overnight hours. And you can make out where that front is. Matter of fact, I will draw it right now. You can see right here where it's located. Rapid City's at 77, 80 in Casper, 73 in Fargo. We're at 88 in La Crosse. Look at Omaha. 100 degrees. So this front will push its way through as we go into your Wednesday as well as your Thursday. This high pressure is going to regain control, which is going to keep us sunny for the second half of the work week. We'll be on the leading edge of it. That's what's going to keep us cool for the next several days. As a matter of fact, how low will we go? We'll take a look here at Sky Tracker. At Wednesday at 1 a.m., we'll see temperatures going in the 60s and 70s. By 4 a.m., we'll see temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. The clouds will start to pick up as we go into the afternoon and early evening hours. By the 6 o'clock time frame, we're still in the 60s from top to bottom. And then if you think that's cool, wait till we get into your Thursday and Friday. Matter of fact, highs tomorrow, there you go. Mid to upper 60s. La Crosse, we're going to hit 70, 69 in Prairie du Chien, 69 in Boscobel. Black River Falls, you'll go to 69. Decorah will make it to 65, 67 in Preston. So here's the 8-day. So we have that 63 for Thursday, which is the first day of fall. 60 will be the high for Friday. And some places won't even see that. Some places will see temperatures in the upper 50s. Then we go back into the upper 60s, low 70s for Saturday before another front pushes its way through Saturday night. Going into Sunday, we'll drop the temperatures again and increase the precipitation chances. And then next week, Ken and Amy, look at that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, temperatures staying in the 60s. So I think we can say so far, today's Mother Nature's or summer's last hurrah, if you will.
That's what I was going to ask. Our temperatures, do you think we're going to, this is it? Like we're stuck in the 60s?
Looking at the Climate Prediction Center, the 8 to 14 day trend keeps us below normal for at least the next 2 weeks. Our average high for this time of year is 75 degrees. So we may not even see that for 2 weeks.
All right, windows open though.
Yes.
So looking on the bright side.
Yeah, embrace
Excited for that. Thanks, Eric.
You bet.
After the break, hanging 10 paws. Why these furry friends are riding some California waves.
Wednesday on News 8 Now this morning. Find out the morning's weather as you head out the door. We're going to help you plan. Plus, scammers are using Google to gain your information. We're going to tell you how to prevent that. We'll see you tomorrow at 5 a.m. We hope you have a great Tuesday night. More News 8 Now is coming up after the break.
CityCam 8 is brought to you by The Board Store. Ever wonder what a bath remodel would do for your soul? Rejoice! The Board Store can help you find that joy with a new tub or shower or a complete bath remodel. Call or visit today.
The kitchen is where family comes together, recipes come to life, and memories are made. So let Mad City Kitchens make your kitchen look its best with cabinet refacing. Our design consultants make it fun and easy to come up with a look that best fits your style and space. With dozens of colors and wood finishes to choose from, modern hardware options, plus new countertops and a kitchen sink backed with a lifetime warranty. We install in as little as 2 days, so don't wait. It's our Upgrade Now, Pay Later event. Receive 24 months, no payments and no interest, senior and military discounts, and get a $250 Mad City gift card with your cabinet refacing project. Use it as an instant discount or for future home improvements. And last chance to call during this program for additional savings with half-off labor. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
At a company, the culture comes from the top. Tim Michaels' company has been sued numerous times over sexual assault and harassment in the workplace. Women who worked for Michaels' company said they were groped, assaulted, and pressured to have sex with their bosses. Higher-ups at Michaels dismissed the women as liars and even fired those who spoke out. Is that what we need for Wisconsin? Tim Michaels, too radical, too divisive.
Lane's Farm and Fleet is celebrating 67 years. Since 1955, we've offered our neighbors quality products at fair and honest prices. Today, our commitment is stronger than ever, so we're offering incredible anniversary savings throughout the store, like these special buy pet beds, just $14.99. 36-pound bags of Estate Lawn Winterizer, only $24.99. 1-pound bags of Farm and Fleet cashews, 2 for $10. And get 60% off our entire stock of Carter's Playwear.
Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest celebrate a daytime milestone.
This is Entertainment Tonight.
Next, ET.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
So what's up, dude, for some California canines?
Oh, man. Dogs were hanging 10 on Sunday, raising money for shelter, orphan pets, and programs. Dogs decked out in life jackets did their best to stay on surfboards. I give them credit because I wouldn't be able to.
Nope.
While in the ocean, just a few yards away from shore.
More than 70 dogs competed in 10-minute heats in front of a panel of judges noting the length of their ride, wave techniques, as well as enthusiasm and confidence on the board. The best in surf went to Petey the Westie. That's at Del Mar, so it's right by the fairgrounds there in San Diego County.
Okay.
And they have a really
going backwards to
really
the
nice
beach. Excellent form.
They have a year-round dog beach there.
Okay.
It's awesome.
I have to go for sure.
Yeah.
All right, here's proof that dreams do come true.
Make-A-Wish granted a wish to Quinn Larson of Waconia, Minnesota, and he decided to donate his money to build an all-abilities playground.
With the combo of Quinn's wish money and the funds that the community helped raise, the playground is now up and running. Quinn and his friends can now play the day away.
That is so awesome. Talk about paying it forward, not only for Quinn and his friends, but for generations and families to come.
Absolutely. That's a good
awesome.
kid right there. All right, we'll have a look at what's coming up at 6 when we come back.
And Eric is in next with another look at that cooling off forecast.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, now during truck season, get a $1,000 accessory allowance toward a new Chevy truck with accessories. Visit hometownchevy.com.
Have you ever experienced this view? Hi, Andrew Larson here. With Gutter Shutter, you'll never have to experience it again. Please give up this dangerous chore and protect your home's foundation with Gutter Shutter, the strongest, most durable, maintenance-free gutter on the market. Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems across South Central Wisconsin. We'd love to come out and show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home, but most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
Do you feel safe? Mandela Barnes would eliminate cash bail, setting accused criminals free into the community before trial. Even with shootings, robberies, carjackings, violent attacks on our police. More than 300 murders last year alone. Yet Barnes has even supported defunding the police. Mandela Barnes, he stands with them, not us. Senate Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
This is the Riverbank team. We're tough, we're determined, and we are the largest locally owned community bank in the La Crosse area. Across all 14 community branches, our game plan remains constant. Go the extra yard to provide personal service and support to help you and all of our clients reach the goal line. Call us or stop by to learn more about our Smart Business checking account or any one of our personalized products and services. Join our team. Riverbank, local banking made simple, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We at Maxwell White pride ourselves on delivering honest, dependable plumbing services, whether it's a repair, installation, or any number of other needs. With our full-stocked warehouse and trucks, our licensed technicians are ready to serve you. So don't just choose anyone, choose Maxwell White.
Coming up on News 8 Now at 6, remembering Sheriff Ron Kramer. The Eau Claire County Sheriff passed away last week. He was 68 years old.
We're going to take you up to Eau Claire County, where hundreds of law enforcement from across the state came to salute the sheriff one last time. We'll also tell you his family's wishes. That's coming up tonight at 6.
One final look at the 8-day shows temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Fall begins on Thursday, and boy, oh boy, is it going to feel like it. Look at that high, 63 degrees. Friday, we're only going to 60, then back into the 60s and 70s for the weekend, and then mid to upper 60s for next week. So I think it's safe to say summer is practically done.
No. It's
Really?
not safe
Come
to say
on.
that. No.
Embrace fall.
I'm okay with fall. It's what comes next that I'm not interested, especially after seeing pictures of the ocean today.
That's true. All right. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5.
We'll see you at 6.